Talk about method of practice. Let's say you're into this thing and you've taken a class or two, and now you need to practice. You don't have a full-size table in your home. The problem with the full-size table, most homes can't afford the space. I mean, it's hard to explain to your wife, honey, we're taking the dining room table out because we're putting the craps table in. Probably not going to happen, okay? That might end your craps career, and you don't want to do that. So what we recommend, as you know, we do build the practice stations and the throwing stations, receiving stations. We make portable ones. We make the ones that you set up at home, and they're all very user-friendly and they're easy to assemble. But in case you can't afford them, or you don't know whether you want to go that deep into this yet, and you don't know how much practice you're really going to do, then simulate your own. And you can start out by taking a dining room chair, turning it around, making sure that the seat, stack it up with phone books or whatever, is 28 inches from the table, from the floor surface. So you're going to launch the dice 28 inches from the ground to where you're going to launch the dice. And then throw into something that would simulate something similar to the casino. Maybe put some felt down and put some sort of backing up. Maybe if you just have the rubber backing. The diamonds are very important. Pablo has a question.
Not a question, just a card table is about the same height as a craps table. Put a piece of wood on top of that. Put some felt or some cloth or whatever on there, and use that as throw it into
whatever. And if you just threw into some diamonds, if they're set up at the other end to simulate the diamonds in the casino, then that'll give you some kind of a reliable surface to throw on. The density won't be there as it is in the casino or on our tables, but it will give you something to look at. You kind of see what your dice are doing. Yes, Pablo?
So you'll also be practicing muscle memory and focus and so those things.
Yeah, your grip and your throw, you can see how the dice are flying through the air, whether they're, flying parallel to the surface, because the bottom of the dice, you want them to be parallel to the surface underneath them. And if you're twisting your wrist, you can see that by the way the dice are behaving at the other end. So anything to get you started to practice, whether you buy one of our units or not, doesn't matter, but you got to practice on something, develop some good muscle memory, and then you can go to the casino and you can bet with confidence and you will do well.
That also holds true when you come out here and you're in a casino. Bring a pair of dice with you. You're up in your room. You need to prepare. You need to practice a little bit before you go down there.
Absolutely. Practice in the room. Just even if you only get the motion down and the distance down. Figure on a 12-foot table, stick right or left. You're 7.5 feet or 7 feet. Stick left, 7.5, stick right. So use those measurements to practice on. And then that way when you get down there, your dice aren't going to land in, areas that they're not supposed to. So a little warm-up. Like sending a pitcher to the bullpen before he goes on the mound. You're going to be in the bullpen. Go down to the casino. Now you're dialed in. Now you can go down with some confidence and bingo. Go nail them, get some money. Go get the money. All right, we'll see you in the next video.